Hello students, how are you all? I am here back with my next video for class 7 on the topic of integers. In the previous video, we studied about the properties of integers, and in this one we are going to understand it better by solving some questions on the properties of integers. I have written a few for you, and slowly we will proceed to more practice questions. So we begin with the first one. It is saying fill in the blanks and name the property. If you want to revise the properties, you can quickly go through that previous video to brush up your properties. And here we begin. 11 plus dash is equal to minus 27 plus 11. So what is going to come in my dash is minus 27. And what is this property that a plus b is equal to b plus a? This is referred to as the commutative property. So we will write here commutative property of, it is addition. So commutative property of addition. This is the answer to this. Now coming to the next one. 8 into 4 is equal to 4 into dash. What is this dash? 8. And again this property is a into b is equal to b into a. So the property used here will be commutative property. Commutative property. But now this is commutative property of multiplication. Multiplication. I hope you are recalling the properties. Now next one. Here I have a plus b in one bracket plus c, and here I have a plus b plus c. So minus 32 and 19 are here. This is 21. And which property is this? We say here there is 21 and 19 associated together, and there it is 19 and minus 32 associated together. So this is the associative property, and of what? Of addition. So the answer to this will be associative property. Associative property of addition. I hope you are understanding. Now I have one more question over here, which is 12 into 39 in one bracket multiplied by minus 4. And here I have 12 and minus 4. So my missing number is 39. And now I see that here 12 and 39 are associated, and there 39 and minus 4 are associated. So this also becomes associative property. Associative property of multiplication. Associative property of, now it is of multiplication. Okay. So let's move on to one more. The question says 127 into 25 plus dash bracket closed is equal to 127 into 25 plus 127 into 5. Now we have to look at what is given to us and what property can be applied in this. So I can see there is 127, and in the bracket there is 25 and one more number. This side is see 127 is distributed to 25 and to one more number. So this dash is that other number, and this property becomes the distributive property of multiplication over addition. What is this? It is the distributive property of multiplication over addition. Distributive property of multiplication over addition. One more. It is minus 11 into dash is equal to minus 11 into 9 plus minus 11 into 1. Now this is also a similar property, as I can see here. There is minus 11 and bracket is we have to fill, and minus 11 is distributed to the first number also, that is 9. Then we have the plus sign and then we have the 1. So here we can leave it like this also, and we can write this as 10 also. And which property is this? So it can be this also, it can be 10 also. And again it is the same property, distributive property of multiplication over addition. Distributive property of multiplication over addition. So you should be able to recognize the property from the question just as I have explained to you. Then we will move on to other type of questions in which we have to find the value of. So this is clear, I suppose. Let's move on. And the next question is quickly clearing the board and moving on further for the next question. So children, things are becoming easy. Keep practicing, because it is said practice makes a man perfect. And one more thing, that maths is all about practice. All about practice. So now we move on to the next question, which is find the value of. Find the value of. The first question I am taking up here is 8792 into 997 minus 792 into 997. Keeping this in bracket and this in bracket. First I will have to think which property should I use, because here we are trying to solve using property. So I see here that 997 is common in both the brackets and the multiply sign. Therefore this becomes a question of distributive property of. This becomes a question of distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. So now you see how we have to solve it. Once I have recognized the property, I will write 997 outside the bracket, then write the multiply sign, then the bracket. Now this has this distribution I have taken out. Now I am left with 8792 minus 792. Now I will solve this. This gives me 997 into 8000. This minus 792 is 8000. And on multiplying this, the answer I am getting is 0, 0, 0, 6, 7, 9, 7. So this becomes the answer. Therefore, you can see by the use of property, the multiplication etc. becomes simpler also. So this is one such question. We will take one more. So one more question I am taking here. The question is 65129 multiplied by 99 minus 65129. This is given to it. Now, this question is a little tricky and you see the trick here. I know I have to apply the distributive property, but I have the same number inside, but I don't have another number for this. If I don't have the other number for this, I will use the identity property that I multiply this with 1. Number will remain the same. So I will change my question to 65129 into 99. Then I have minus into minus. I can take it as plus 65129. In the next step, I will do 65129 into 99 and plus, and this I can also write as 65129 into 1 because this will not make a difference. I cannot take it as 0, 99 plus 0, because if I multiply with 0, this number will become 0. Now I will use the distributive property. 65129 multiplied by bracket 99 plus 1, which will give me 65129 into 100, which is equal to 6512900 as the answer. So this is how we use distributive property to solve some questions. You can practice more questions, and for your difficulties, please ask in the comment section. I will be really happy to help you. Now we will move on to more questions. One more of this type I will take. I am rubbing this. Okay. And the entire question. And we will take one more question of this type, which is, we have done 2, so the third one, minus 295 into minus 66 plus minus 295 into minus 34. Again I see I can apply the distributive property of multiplication over addition. So for that, you will write applying distributive property. So we can only write distributive property also. We can write the whole thing also. Applying distributive property of multiplication over addition. This is addition because we have a plus sign here in the middle. Now minus 295 is common. Then we have the multiply sign common, and I get minus 66 plus minus 34. How will I solve this? Minus 295 multiplied by minus 66 minus 34. So then I proceed on. I get minus 295. Now both the signs are minus and they have to be added. They are not being multiplied. So this will become 100 and the sign will also remain minus because both are negative integers. So finally we get minus 295 into minus 100, which will give me 295, 2 times 0 as the answer, and minus into minus will be plus. So the answer becomes 29500. Is this clear? So let's move on to another type of questions. So let this also go. I hope all this is clear, children. So I will quickly erase this and try to move on. Do few more questions for your understanding. So next we are doing the questions of additive inverse. You have done the property of identity. Now we have the additive inverse. First of all, what do we mean by additive inverse? So the next question we can take up. The question says find the additive inverse of. Now additive inverse means such a number that if I will add that number to the given number, the answer should be 0. Additive inverse is a number which when added to a given number gives us the answer 0. So now I have here, find the additive inverse of 15, 27, minus 30 and minus 11. So what should be added to 15 to give me 0? The additive inverse will be minus 15. If I add my 15 and minus 15, the result will be 0. So additive inverse is the opposite of the given number. If a number is plus, the additive inverse is the minus with same number. If the number is minus, the additive inverse is plus with the same digit. So what will be the additive inverse of 27? Minus 27. And when I add these two, answer should be 0 and we are getting 0. Additive inverse of minus 30 will be 30. Additive inverse of minus 11 will be 11. And additive inverse of 0 is 0 because 0 is neither plus nor a negative number. Are the additive inverse clear to you, children? Right. Next, we have some more questions which are fill-ups. So, here I begin with the fill-ups. Next question in this category I am taking is the fill in the blanks again. Fill in the blanks. Now you have to identify the property. Here we are not asking you to name the property, but you have to identify and accordingly answer the question. So the first one over here is 63 minus 63 plus a dash gives you minus 63. This is the next one is 144 plus dash gives you 0. First I am writing the questions for you and then we will solve them one after the other. Is equal to 117. Then in the next one we have a dash divided by minus 75 is equal to 0, and then last we have dash into 1 is equal to 729. So these type of questions you have done earlier also. Now we will quickly fill up this. Minus 63 plus dash will give me minus 63. What should be added? A 0 should be added because 0 is the additive identity. Here we are adding. Okay. Now when to 144, what number should be added to give me 0? That is the additive inverse. Additive inverse returns the answer 0. So here the blank will have minus 144. Is this clear? Next, 117 multiplied by what should give 117? Here we will use the multiplicative identity which says that when any number is multiplied with 1, we get 117. Then anything 0 divided by anything is 0. So here I am going to put a 0. And the last one is again multiplicative identity. What number should be multiplied with 1 to give you 729? That is 729. So this is, we have used the concept of multiplicative identity. These are few practice questions. There are more questions based on the properties of integers which we will be taking up in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share with your friends. Keep studying. Do well. Thank you.